Hola amigos, it's Senora Davis, and I'm here to go through your Familia vocabulary. So if you have your fill-in vocab sheet, you can follow along and fill in the words on that sheet. Make sure you're using the correct spelling. Make sure you fill that out. Writing your words down actually helps you learn them much better than just reading them off a piece of paper. So make sure you fill that out. Now, my PowerPoint goes in order because I'm going to show you my family. A little bit different order than what you'll have on your sheet. So you might have to pause to find the answer so you can write it down on your fill-in sheet. I'm sorry they're not in the exact same order, but they're kind of close. Okay, so first off, we have la familia. Make sure you repeat your words out loud so you can practice the pronunciation, and that's family. So this is my family. This was my parents, and that's me when I was little, and my brother. So we have my dad is el padre. My mom is la madre. And together they're los padres, parents. Los padres doesn't really mean dads, it means parents. And then we have my brother, who is el hermano. I'm his sister, la hermana. And together we are siblings, los hermanos. There we go. This is my husband and two of our kids. So we have spouses are los esposos. So my husband is el esposo and I'm his wife, la esposa. And these are two of our kids, my son and my daughter. We have los hijos, our children. So hijos again doesn't necessarily mean sons, it means children. So I have el hijo, my son, and la hija, my daughter. And you can also say in this picture, my son was a baby, so he is el bebé. These are my grandparents. So grandparents is los abuelos. So for grandma and grandpa, we have la abuela y el abuelo. And this is mi hermano y yo, my brother and I. And we are their grandchildren, los nietos. So granddaughter, la nieta, grandson, el nieto. These are my aunt and uncle. So aunts and uncles are los tíos. Separating them, we've got the feminine form, aunt, la tía, and uncle, el tío. And then mi hermano y yo, we would be their niece and nephew. So nieces and nephews are los sobrinos. So niece is la sobrina, nephew, el sobrino. So here's my aunt again, and these are her three kids. And so they would be my cousins, los primos. So the word for cousin only differs if we have a girl. So we have el primo for the boys and la prima for the girls. Y mi hermano y yo, we would also be los primos, where they're cousins. Other family members, if you have step family or half brothers and sisters, we have stepmother is la madrastra. Stepfather is el padrastro. Stepbrother is el hermanastro. And stepsister is la hermanastra. Notice we just took the word for mom, dad, brother, and sister, dropped the ending off, and just added that astra or astro to it. And then for half brother and half sister, we're using the word medio for half, el medio hermano, la media hermana. And then lastly, we've got our pets. So this is my dog, Bruce, el perro. And then all the rest of these I don't have. So cat is el gato. That's G-A-T-O if you can't see that at the bottom there. A lizard is el lagarto. Frog is la rana. Bird is el pájaro. And we use pájaro for birds that are pet birds. We have another word for bird, which is ave. And those are more like free flying birds. Rabbit or bunny is el conejo. Hamster is el ámster, spelled the same, but don't forget the accent and don't pronounce the H. And then last we have a fish is el pez. And el pez is a live living fish. There's another fish that we use for the fish that we eat, but if it's alive and it's a pet, el pez. And then we have a couple of these words here that are on your first quiz. We've got to live is vivir. Already is ya. How old are you? ¿Cuántos años tienes? Literally, how many years do you have? And then I am a certain number of years old. Yo tengo blank años. So when you talk about your ages, you're not saying I am 16, you're saying I have 16 years. And then if you want to talk about older or younger siblings, mayor is older, menor is younger. And these last four words we'll go over next week when we talk about dates and numbers. So those are your vocab words for this week. Make sure you fill out your fill-in sheet, and then you can continue with the assignments for today. And if you have any questions, let me know. Adios.